Hello guys, today I'm going to be reacting to cassiejayy-if. If you really knew me. Now, I don't think it's that popular. It has a lot of views, and I'm just going to say she makes more videos. And, yeah. So, I don't know if I should react if you really knew me without the cards, or if you really knew me. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do if you really knew me without the cards. So, we're gonna react. Oh, group. I forgot the voice. I'm gonna put it on here. No, here.
So this is going to be my If You Really Knew Me video. Again, I got a lot of hate for putting on note cards, which I don't understand why, but I did. So I figured I would remake it, but have me actually tell you what happened instead of putting it on note cards this time.
Yeah, because the cards are popular.
Just gonna start with it. Alright, so
beautiful.
In elementary school, I was happy, felt normal, I had friends, and I was just happy. I was a happy kid, and I played, and I would, hang out with little kids all the time, and, normal little kid stuff. And as, the years went on in elementary school, I kind of started noticing, my little differences, I guess. I didn't really, notice it as much until, 5th grade hit, when everybody would, have all their big birthday parties, and, I was never getting invited to them, and, I don't know, I just, started to notice I was a lot different than everybody else that I went to school with. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have all the expensive, nice things or clothes. I looked a lot different than everybody. I got glasses when I was in the 2nd grade. Couldn't get contacts.
I like contacts.
Oh no, I looked a lot different than people. I got a little chubby, and my little chunky stage, and I was just a lot different than everybody. And, I mean, it upset me, but I didn't really, think too much of it until I got to middle school, and in 6th grade, I don't understand what happened between 5th and 6th grade. People went from being nice to just turning on everybody. And in 6th grade, people would start talking. They'd, point out how I was different. And that's when I kind of realized I didn't have friends at all. I had maybe 1 or 2, good friends that I would actually hang out with. Other than that, I really didn't have anybody. I was kind of just me, myself, and I. And it was just, it wasn't that it was stressful, it just, really had an effect on me, and it made me really upset when I would, see everybody in the hallway and, see people on MySpace, everybody hang out with everybody, and just, talking to everybody, and I was kind of just there, and one night when I was sitting in my bed, I looked next to me and there were a pair of scissors, and took the scissors, and I cut my wrist. That was the first time I ever did it. It was in 6th grade. And I swore to myself I was never going to do it again. It hurt, and I was I don't like that. I don't know why I did that. I felt really stupid, and I just didn't like it. So I promised myself I'm never going to do it again. I'm never going to do it again. It's not going to happen anymore. Well, 7th grade came, and it was actually a pretty good year. Yeah, I was getting made fun of still, more than I was in 6th grade, but I got more friends also, and I actually had a really good 7th grade year. I was a really happy person. I didn't cut, and it was just a pretty good year. And then
in 3rd grade, I was getting bullied by this guy named Christian, and he made me cry a lot. So that was a year ago, and he made me cry a lot, so it got to me a lot. So now in 4th grade, this year I'm like, okay, opinions aren't gonna matter to me. It's not gonna get to me. So let's continue this video.
8th grade came.
8th grade. Okay, 8th
And
grade.
more things are getting said, a lot more. Like, the years just got progressively worse. And in 8th grade, I got in so many fights with my friends. They would just turn on me in like a second. They would just turn on me, and it was like I never meant anything. I was there for them through everything. And it was just weird how in a second they could turn on me. And it really affected me, like, a lot, and it just got me really upset. And then I remembered in 6th grade how I cut, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, I already did it once, why not again? So I did, one more time, and I was fine with it. Like, it actually didn't hurt as much, I guess you could say, or it just felt better. I don't really know how to word that part. And I'll never forget this day. I was in history. It was my history teacher, Mr. Ifkowitz. I was singing in class one day, and nobody, like, paid attention to me, so I really didn't think anybody would see it, and it was really hot, and I was wearing, like, a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. I took off my sweatshirt, and this kid looks at me, and he's like, did you cut yourself? And, like, he was, like, laughing about it, and I just looked at him, I was like, no. And he was like, oh, yeah, then what's that from? I just told him, I was like, it's from my rabbit. Because my rabbit did scratch a lot. So I was like, oh, it makes sense. Then I was like, well, somebody noticed, and I'm really not that important of a person. I really shouldn't do it, because if somebody had paid attention to it that much and noticed, obviously other people are going to see it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. And I didn't think I was going to. I mean, whatever. I got pretty happy by the end of the year. I was good. But freshman year started the worst year of my life. Honestly, it was the hardest year I've ever had to deal with. Sorry, it's actually hard to talk about. Okay, so
without crying, yeah.
Freshman year was when everybody just turned nasty, like, for no reason. I really don't understand. Like, I didn't do really anything. I kind of just minded to myself and kept to myself. But the words just kept coming from people. They would be like, I was constantly, like, on a daily basis pretty much getting told, ew, you're so ugly, you look like my 12-year-old brother, my 12-year-old brother has bigger boobs than you, has a bigger butt than you have a body of a boy, everybody hates you, you're so ugly, oh my god, you're so stupid, ew, you're so skinny. Or then people would do the opposite, and they'd be like, ew, you really could lose some weight, like, your body's disgusting. I was just hearing all this negative stuff, and honestly, I don't know why, but I really let it get to me, and that was the biggest mistake I ever made, obviously, but it really, really affected me. I didn't want it to, but it did. And I did cut multiple times, and there was one girl that I trusted. Well, I trusted two girls. The one was my best friend since I was 4 years old, and I knew I could trust her. And the other one, I was friends with since I was in 6th grade, and she knew me better than almost anybody. So I told her, well, we got in one little fight over a stupid boy, and next thing I knew, everybody knew about me cutting. Everybody in the school knew. It was spreading fast, and the faster it spread, the more I was getting hate comments. On a daily basis, I'd get told to go kill myself. People would tell me, why don't you just slit your wrist some more? And then they would say, oh, well, next time you cut, how about you go and cut your vein so you can bleed out? I was getting told, you should eat some food, I'll shove food down your throat and hopefully you'll choke and die. Then I was getting told, just go kill yourself, the world would be better without you, nobody likes you, nobody cares about you, you're a waste of space, you're worthless. And it was something that really hurt, like, a lot. And it was something really hard to deal with. And everybody just kept doing it, and I didn't know what to say. I would fight back, and it just kind of made everything worse, because then they responded with more hate and more hate. And it became a lot to deal with. And I cut again, and honestly, it became an everyday thing. I would show you, but like, my camera's not that good. I have scars all on my arm, and I would cut every day. I can't even tell you how many times.
Alright, I got my phone back.
Okay, alright.
It cost me, but
Can't even watch this anymore.
I can't. I have to have the cell phone.
Okay. Okay, I can't watch this anymore. It's just so sad. I can't. Oh my god. No. It's just, I, yeah, I agree with this person right here, Aaron Moore. I agree. You're on video. I agree with him. Don't give up. I just can't anymore. This is sad. Oh, I just can't. I'm literally starting to tear up. My nose is getting runny and cold, and my eyes, I feel the wetness in my eyes. It's just, oh, I cannot watch it anymore. And then being young, it's, I just can't. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. They're older than me. I cannot even think of what's going on in this world. Oh my god. Look at this 10-year-old girl hangs herself. This is sad. So, Cassie J, I have your back. You are beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you wrong. If they're bullying you, take this from me. Opinions don't matter. Someone might like pie, and someone might never one likes pancakes like me. And they get into a fight because someone likes pie and someone likes pancakes. Do their opinions matter? I don't think so. So I want you guys to go on Cassie J with 2 S's and 2 Y's. I like that. Tell her that she's beautiful. She just can't let anyone else tell her otherwise. Cause this world, you're not supposed to die of suicide attempts. You're supposed to die whenever God wants you up in heaven, because he wants to. He's like, okay, it's been long enough. I'm getting a little tad bit lonely here. I need someone else. So, and then you're not supposed to just die with suicide. God wants you to live long. He wants you to actually know the secret of life. So I'm gonna end this episode here. I'm just crying right now. I cannot anymore. I'm not saying that I'm gonna. I cannot video this anymore. I'm just like, this is sad. This is really, really upsetting. Bye. Go check out my other videos, and of course, check out Cassie J's videos. Stay awesome, my wolves. Ow!